discourse today on passions. Actually, it's called Passion versus the Passions. So when I first came into the Walk of Holiness, I was reading the Desert Fathers, and the monks were talking about how you had to get rid of all your passions. You had to get them out of you. And I was like, what? That's how I run my life, my passions. I'm passionate about everything. That's how I inspire myself. I was like, oh my Lord, what do they want me to be, a robot and not have any passion? Well, that's not the same thing. You know about the passion of Christ, right? His passion and the crucifixion. Well, that's passion. And then the passions are really the vices. The passions are the things that draw you away, your passion away from its true source, God, and draws you to these different things. There's 7 of them. They'll draw you away from God. And that's the passions. And that's what you have to eliminate from your life. And we're all run by them. And it's either greed, money, fame, power, notoriety, something going on in you that drives you. Well, you got to stop that. You got to find out what it is first and heal yourself. You don't just stop these things and you're over. The whole walk with the Lord is healing your whole schisms, all your issues. It's psychology at its finest is what the spiritual walk is. When I first came down the path, I thought, oh, I could escape all that psychological Freud stuff and I could just skate in, and do spiritual pursuit. Well, guess what? The first things that come up in your spiritual pursuit is your issues. If you were abandoned, your father, your mother, whatever it is, it's going to come up. And that's what you have to deal with. That's what you have to heal yourself. And that's the spiritual pursuit, is healing yourself. That's the first thing. And that takes years. And then after that, you go into the next step. But the first thing, you have to heal yourself. So, when you first walk down your spiritual holy path, you're really looking at yourself. You're not looking at others. You're looking inward the whole time. In every encounter you have, you look about what you did, how you did in it. You look in the past all day long, how you did in that encounter. How did you do with that person? Did you really give him your full undivided attention, or was it all about you? You analyze yourself as you go along and see how you did and grade yourself and say, I could do better than that. Do you have a desire to do better than that? Do you not have a desire to do better than that? I would be worried if you didn't have a desire to do better all the time and be the best you can. So anyway, the passions are to be eliminated out of your life. And that allows your passion for God and for love of your brothers and sisters to arise in you. The passions are all selfish, personal, lustful, pleasure desires. That's all they are. And when they're out of your way, they're just taking up all your time. The devil loves it. It takes up all your time. You eliminate them and then your life can begin. God can work with you. You can work with God. You can see miracles. You can change the world. You can do all wonderful things if you want. But that's not what it's about. It's not changing the world. It's changing yourself. That's how you change the world, by changing yourself. Because the truth is, each of us is our own worst enemy.